I learned that it's not anything to be nervous about. Just be yourself.
Definitely. Some kids in some schools will never see this. They'll never sit down for an interview. They'll never have to dress up. They'll never have to make a resume or cover letter. They'll do it all in crayon, show up, and they'll have nothing prepared. And I think that this is critical, a very critical service that this school offers, and I'm very thankful for it.
We want you to be tough, because tomorrow in class, they're going to take their cover letters, they're going to take their resumes, and they're going to fix every single mistake. That way, when all 94 of our students graduate, they're going to have a professional resume and a professional cover letter critiqued by you all. Today's about being tough, letting them fail, and then picking them up and helping them to give them the advice on what they can do.
We've spent about 2 weeks on this. We started by making their resumes. After they had made their resumes, the next step was to match them up with some businesses that they were kind of in the same interest field as. Not everybody gets an interview with all 3 of the businesses that they're interested in, but we usually match up 1 or 2. After that, they make a cover letter. They research the business, and then we spend some time in class doing some mock interviews, talking about what interview questions look like, and just talk about what the job hiring process looks like in general.
I think it's very important for me to be able to go over their cover letter and their resume at the end after I've asked them all their questions and they've kind of told me a little bit about themselves. It makes it easy for me to then point out maybe some flaws that they had in their cover letter or their resume, show them how they could fix those to make them maybe more professional or work in their benefit of the job that they're actually applying for.
Sure. So today, coming from a professor's job, I teach students who want to be teachers from K to 12. So being able to be involved in today, I'm able to offer experiences and ask the students questions about what their future teacher classroom would look like, either as a K-12 setting or in higher ed. So I think it's a great gamut from K-12 to higher ed, and nice mix of experiences.
We talk through their resume, we talk through their cover letter, we look at what I would look for as an employer, what they can bring out in a little bit more detail. We also explore social media and how they represent themselves, and when they are employed with a company, how they will represent that company, and maybe what they need to adjust or clean up or consider about what they put online.
Lately we've been going over different questions that they may throw out and ask us, but we also been just going over different scenarios that could happen possibly out there.
They've never been in. I think experiencing new things, new situations is always good for anybody in any area. So
I feel that it was important to do in high school because it gives you a taste of what the real world is actually like in the future.
Well, the ability to interview well is very, very important. I used to supervise student teachers, and some of them could not get jobs, not because they were poor teachers, but because they did not interview very well.
Career?
I definitely do think it's a very important experience in my high school career because it really gets you ready for the workforce and what life's like outside of high school, and it gets you prepared for a career in your adult life.
did you have fun?
Yeah, I thought it was a good experience. I enjoyed it.
Do you feel the students really benefit from these interviews?
In the 2 years that I've done this, prior to this year, the kids have told me every year that it's the most valuable learning experience that they've ever had. And I think it's awesome because all I do is send out emails and guide them and direct them, but it's actually the businesses that provide the learning experience. So I know from an overwhelming response of emails and texts and Facebook messages I get from grads of how they're still using their resumes and how the practices and interviews set them up, I know it's very valuable to the kids as they leave Redbank Valley.